Good morning. This is the Michael P. Jeremiah's podcast show. And on today's topic is about what not to do when starting a YouTube channel and podcast platform. So, excuse me. So, for 2 years prior to now, I decided to go into and find out more about how to set up a YouTube channel. And 2 years ago, I knew diddly squat. Honestly, I wouldn't have had a clue. So I started to do some research, and at the time, I was using YouTube for many years, watching numerous videos, entertainment. It was my go-to. And I decided, you know, it's time to put my own thoughts and views and what I think onto YouTube. So I set out on my quest to find out. And I used YouTube as a source to, you know, say if you want to find out something, all you have to do on YouTube is put in to the search engine how to. Now you can put in saying how to change a light bulb or how to change a spark plug in a car or something, and there's tons of videos. That's what YouTube is, and it's a great source for finding out information. But there's another aspect to YouTube which I don't like, and what the YouTube algorithm chooses to promote. Because when it comes to information, you want the accurate information, not some. I don't know if they work for YouTube or Google or someone or something like that. But there's if you put in how to set up a YouTube channel into YouTube, you will come up, you will find a whole host of recommendations by YouTube. Now, some of these recommendations I'm going to show you in a second, they're not fit for purpose. All it is someone pretty and someone saying, uh, uh, you know, someone saying, uh, "Oh, go out and buy the most expensive microphone, or go out and buy the most expensive Apple PC, or go out and buy the most expensive whatever," which isn't true. To start off a YouTube channel, right? I've spent zero so far on my YouTube channel. The only part of the spending I do on my YouTube channel is where I do a cooking channel, and I do a weekly shop anyway for my uh, living, if you like. So based on that, I plan what I'm gonna cook on my show, and based on that, I do my weekly shop, and it's not a lot. Other than that, I don't spend anything on my channel, and that is the best way to go. You know, um, some of these channels will advertise the most popular microphone, show whatever it's called. I didn't do that. I have a fantastic dynamic microphone bought from China, Alibaba, and I paid less than £25. You know, anything that I've spent is very minimal. Nowadays, you can pick up a Tascam audio mixer for under £100. It's nothing. Some of these YouTube channels, right? They'll say uh, 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 to go out and get an editor, employ an editor, employ a designer, employ this, employ that, go to Fiverr, whatever, spend some money, whatever, blah blah blah. Learning OBS, OBS, you can learn. I didn't pay anyone to learn OBS. I don't understand why some of these channels that say, if you put into YouTube, how do I set up a YouTube channel, right? Some of these people that come up, right, just because they're pretty and blonde and white and they look pristine, I don't understand it. But there is an element to YouTube where I don't think it works. It doesn't give the correct information, and there's something definitely wrong with the algorithm where one source is favored over another source, or one. It just doesn't make any sense. If I was if I was a programmer, a coder, right, I would code a new version of YouTube. It wouldn't do this, you know. Uh, they give advice. These channels give advice that a channel should be one specific thing. For example, someone does a travel show, right? Then all they do is a travel show. Do you understand? Like I've seen videos where a person goes to India, does street food, and then all that person does is street food, and that person goes from country to country doing street food, and they're just copying each other. Oh, I can do that. I don't think I'm going to do that. I've got a cookie channel. I don't think I'm going to do that. Going from one country to another, one city to another, and just do street food. It just doesn't make sense. What is deemed popular and what people watch? I don't watch these shows. I've used YouTube. It's my go-to. Um, but anyway, let me show you what I mean by showing an example. I'll go onto YouTube now, and in the search engine, I'll just put how to start a YouTube channel for beginners. See, let's go. So let's go with the first one. This was set up 2 years ago. How to set up a YouTube channel. Now, this isn't against Annie Dang, right? This isn't anything against her in particular, but she's had all these views and all it is a pretty picture, a bit of design, and it doesn't make any sense.
Does this look a little something like you? Found an idea in you that's driving you to make videos? You've got a song, a story, a tutorial, or maybe even some plants you want to show off.
Wow, nice plants. Should probably make a video about them or something. Thanks. I'm trying to.
You've tried filming some things on your own, but you
I'm bored already. All she's showing me is an expensive laptop, expensive camera, how to YouTube, pretty
Hey Google,
face,
how do I start making YouTube videos?
everything pristine,
Go on YouTube and search up
You know,
Kenny Dang's video on how to start a YouTube channel.
nothing out of shape. That's not life. I'm sorry, it's not reality.
So,
You know, how much did you spend on this setup? Is this her setup?
Step by step
Is she just a presenter? Is she working for a company? I think it looks like
in this video, I want to dive into the most
Doesn't seem
important things
like
when starting a
she's
channel. From
thought of this
mindset,
herself. This
mindset, the
looks
actual
like a
process, and
thousand.
advice to help you start your
Let's see
journey.
what
And
you
pay
say.
attention because this will be on the test. Start before you're ready. And let me tell you why. Naturally, as humans, we have this fight or flight response, right? And it kicks in whenever we're in danger. But for the specific situation here, we're just trying to make videos for our YouTube channel. We're not actually putting ourselves into any serious danger, but our brain can't tell the difference. So when we put ourselves into uncomfortable positions, this fight or flight response gets us anxious, nervous, scared, and we'll make all sorts of excuses as to why we can't
Why has she turned this into a mental health
and convince ourselves so
issue?
well that
Flight
we
of-
share our entire
flight of
YouTube
flight.
project away, like we end up not even starting. And we end up making excuses such
Just
as
doesn't make any sense.
Next to some construction and it's way too loud.
YouTube Ads is made for your business. Bring your brand to life with targeted videos.
I'm currently in school and I should just wait until I finally
Now she's
graduate.
making a comedy.
Well, I work 9 to 5, so I can't possibly make more time to work on YouTube.
all to save us from the uncertainty of success and failure. And all those excuses are valid, sure, but sometimes we gotta ask ourselves the following question: what's more important, your why you want to post videos, why you want to share your story and help others with your content, or your excuses? It comes down to a decision, guys. A choice. The choice to start despite the
excuses you and others will make, the choice to put aside 1 hour after work to dedicate to scripting, editing your videos, and the choice to skip out on Friday night out with the girls to work on your channel, and then continually choosing it. Honestly guys, like if I waited until I was finally ready, I would have never started. Because when I reflect back to how and where I first started, I was recording in a very small space. When I didn't have a good camera to record on, I was just using my phone. And if you're from Philly, you already know that the loud dirt bikes literally make it into every single recording that you make. And although I'm not living in that space anymore, I still find myself making excuses from time to time in this new space as well. So there really is no
YouTube has this habit of
finally
what
be
looks
ready.
pretty
Start before your
and
mind
what
thinks
looks
that you are.
easy on the eye
Forget
instead of
the numbers.
what
So
kind
yes,
of
throw that away.
information is
Put that in the
something
trash,
really
get that out of here,
YouTube
and ask
is
yourself the following
go
question.
to get
What
information,
would
and
you
this is
create
nothing
if
against
nobody was
the
watching?
person who's
Zero
created this
expectations,
video.
zero viewers. The
It's
reason
all
we should
good.
ask ourselves this question is to get us
professional
into this
talking.
free mindset.
She's
You're
followed
more
the
likely to be
rule
more
book.
authentic
But
and create what you truly
rule
want
books are
and
there
find the
to-
kind of
are
people that
there
are
to
meant
be
to watch
broken,
you.
but
When
not-
you're just starting out,
you
there
know, a
literally
rule
is
book
no
is
need
just
for
a guide.
comparison and no need to track
But,
your analytics closely
know,
all the time.
it's just
If
a
you're
guide.
starting a
It's for
channel
you
thinking
to
about like, oh, what kind of content is going to make me the most money, and chase after the
No,
things
get-
that will get you
just-
the most views instead
set
of
your
making things
foot
that you're truly passionate about,
onto that
you're
step.
gonna get burnt out really
That's all
quick.
the guide
If
is.
you're just
That's
posting
all
for
it
fun,
does.
obviously just ignore
But
all of
it's
this.
not-
But if you're trying to
it's
build
not-
a channel that's gonna actually stick around, it is a marathon.
It's not
a long-term commitment.
impulsiveness.
And if you're running at an insanely unsustainable pace, or in this case, making videos for the wrong reason, you won't make it till the end. And the thing is, numbers can easily take over your life if your head isn't in the right space. Even your self-worth can
Okay,
end up being
let's
attached to
get
it.
rid of
Like,
that.
for example, your channel's doing well.
So that's just one where one example where someone when you put into the search engine how to set up a YouTube channel. These are the things don't do. Don't find out from YouTube. I know it sounds contradictory because I'm on YouTube. It's I got no other way of reaching out and getting through to people and make them understand that there's always another way. You don't spend thousands and thousands of pounds on equipment that you probably won't know how to use straight away. It'll take time and it's going to frustrate you, and why so many people fail within the first couple of days is because they watch these YouTube videos on how to set up a YouTube channel, and I'm sorry, a lot of it's nonsense. Well, let's continue. I'll show you more what I mean by that. Yeah, look. Here's another one. How to create a YouTube channel through the 2024 guide for beginners. Oh, this guy, I remember him. This is the most rubbish one.
Do you want to know how to achieve
consistent
monthly profits?
Primal Video, this guy is pathetic.
Here's how to create a YouTube channel for beginners. We're going to take you through step by step, starting with how to create a YouTube account, through to the key YouTube settings that most people miss to help you grow on YouTube faster. Now, as we're going through, make sure you're checking out the links down in the description. We've got a bunch of
this guy has been doing the same videos for years.
We want to head over to youtube.com. You can see that we are not signed in to any account here, so
and I don't understand. This is the kind of video I used to watch back in the days, and you used to give me this anxiety that I need to go out and spend thousands and thousands down here. And for a period about 2 years ago, I did go out, but mind I was thinking, how do I set up a YouTube channel without spending thousands of pounds?
Then we go ahead
and yes, there was a way. I found a way.
Some simple questions.
I found a way. I didn't go out and spend thousands of pounds on an Apple PC. I didn't go out and spend hundreds of pounds on a Shure microphone just to speak through a dynamic microphone and create to give my voice the ability to sound sweet and innocent and pretty.
And then
it doesn't work like that. I don't think a YouTube channel should be like that. I don't think a podcast should be that. A podcast shouldn't be written down. There shouldn't be notes. It's just you flowing. You flowing continuous. You're in the zone. You're in the whatever. That's what a podcast should be.
Click that button, and we're then taken to the same.
And that's how
we can upload our
these tutorials should be. The first thing you got to do, right, when you set up a YouTube channel, is you've got to understand OBS
defaulting here to my first name and
or something like that. You got to understand it. You got to learn it. It takes time to you switch on OBS. As someone who's never really been into laptops and software and whatever blah blah blah. What does that button do and what does that button do? Whatever blah blah blah. You're gonna think it's jargon.
Now pick our YouTube channel.
As I did.
It's automatically generated one.
When I first started trying to learn about YouTube, I actually learned about video editing. So there were all these expensive, software that these people promote.
Once you've got those in, we want to come down the bottom here to create a channel. That'll go ahead and it will make it. So we can see here it says your channel is being created.
You eventually find one.
Now normally this takes around 30 seconds to create our channel. We just want to come up the top.
They are out there. You just got to do Google search.
So you can see straight away that our channel has been created. Now,
in the Flash,
also our profile
the CW
that will
show the Flash.
But then
the
what we
Flash
want to do
always
is to
says
customize
there
our
is
outro.
always
We can click here
another
where it says
way, and
customize
there is
channel.
always
And this
another
takes
way.
us to our YouTube Studio dashboard.
I believe that there is
Down
always
the
another way to
customization
do
tab.
something.
So if you ever want
See,
to get back
this
here
guy's
from
all
your
about
YouTube channel and you're not seeing
customization,
this customized channel, just
monetization,
your
and
profile picture, and you can come
you
down
know,
to
I
YouTube
don't think they're
Studio,
doing that
and then
well in
you
their
can come
own
down
channels.
to
They can't
customization.
be.
Now the first area we want to look at
They
here
can't
is
be.
over
I
this
don't.
basic
I don't go on
info
these channels.
tab, so the basic info for our
You know, I
YouTube channel.
went on
Here
this
we can
guy's
see
channel
that
2
then we
years
can
ago. I
set
know
or
he's
change
back,
our YouTube channel name.
but he's still
It does say
there
that you can change your
on
name
the
twice
top
within
search,
14 days. So at any
right?
time, if you want to
And
change
he's
things
still
up,
doing his
you can
thing.
easily do that
And
here on
YouTube
the
are
screen.
allowing it.
Likewise with your YouTube
Well,
channel handle.
YouTube
So we
can't
can see if
even
we want to
stop
share
it. They
our
got
link
no
to our
laws
YouTube
to stop
channel,
it.
then our link
This
to
guy
this
can
channel
post
is
whatever he wants,
youtube.com
but it's the algorithm that's, according to
From here, if you'd
YouTube,
like
it's
to,
the
you can add
algorithm
in
that
pronouns.
promotes
You can
these
also add
videos.
in a YouTube channel description.
You know,
This
I
is one that I
wasted
would
2
recommend
years
that you are
listening
adding
to
in
crap
so
like
that
this.
people can work out
Listening
what it
to
is your
crap
channel
like
is
this
about.
guy.
So it even says that here in the description. Tell viewers about your channel. Your description will appear in the
And
About section
my
of your
advice
channel and
on
search
setting up a
results, among
YouTube
other
channel
places.
is
So to
don't
show you what
watch
I mean, if we
YouTube
jump across
videos
to our YouTube
about
channel
setting up a
and
YouTube
we
channel.
click
They don't
on
know
this line
anything.
here, then this is where we can see that About section. So that channel
All
description.
you have to know
Now the
is
first sentence
YouTube
here,
when you
brand and sales
click
revenue. That's actually what shows
the create
up
button,
here in this section.
right?
So when you're writing out your
For live
description, it's a good
videos, you
idea
need an OBS
to
or
be
something.
mindful of this. Whatever you write first will show up
For
here.
uploading
Be strategic
videos,
with
you
this.
still need
Below
OBS
that,
or
we talk a
something.
little bit about our channel so people
Because
know
on
what
OBS,
type of
you
content we
create the videos
so
to
I'm going to go
upload
ahead
onto
and copy
YouTube.
all of this text right now from our current channel and let's put it over into our new
So
channel that we're
you don't need a lot
paste
out
that in
there
And you can see that we do have
to
a
get
character limit
started.
of 1,000.
And there's a lot
So
of
you want to
free
be
stuff
mindful
out
of that.
there.
You can't write
Believe
a
me,
novel
there's a
here.
lot of
Now you
cheap
also have the
stuff.
ability now
If you want to
add in
dynamic
multiple languages here as well. So if you wanted to, you can come here and hit language.
microphone,
And we can specify
and you don't want to pay the
original language here
£499.
was English.
Go
So
to Alibaba,
English
you
channel
can pick
name,
up,
and this is
pick
our
up
English channel
exactly the
description. Let's say
same,
that we wanted to
exactly the
use
same
another language
microphone.
as
It's not a
well.
branded
Then
one,
we could come
but
down
for
here
about
and we could pick
£30.
maybe Dutch.
I don't have the
and
link here. I'm
description
not.
in Dutch.
I haven't
This isn't something we've bothered
affiliated
to do
with
our channel, but
Alibaba
it's all
yet,
that
but I
we've
will
done
do.
now. I'm going to hit cancel to go back out of this. Down below that is your YouTube channel URL. This really isn't used too much anymore. It's really been superseded by your channel handle. So this is the one that you can share.
So, this is, I'm Michael. I am doing this show to let people know what not to do when setting up a YouTube channel, and that is don't watch YouTube videos to set up a YouTube video. That's my advice. Thank you and good day.